Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in Geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. I gotta start this video off like I start all of them off by saying, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice, you know what I mean? We're just trying to get some of the hot books for fun. Just for cover price, so don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. The day is young. It's the best day of the week, comic day. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, well it got a little late on me this week, but you know what I mean? I'm still getting that video out because really all that matters is that you can hear me and that we can see those sweet books. So let's get right to Marvel. The first book I'm going to pick up from Marvel is Infinity Wars Prime #1. They're saying that this could be the first full debut of the new character named Requiem. Looks pretty cool. I'm kind of can't wait to see what that character's about. The next book I'm going to pick up is Infinity Wars Prime #1, the Perez variant. It's just another sweet Thanos cover. I couldn't really see if it was really like for more than cover. It didn't really say if it was an incentive or not, but I mean it is a sweet Perez cover and it's Thanos, so I mean if that's cover price I'll grab that for sure. The next book I'm going to pick up is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #33. This could be a book that people are chasing this Wednesday. It features a new character, I believe, named Devin Dinosaur. So you never know what can happen with that character. Definitely a first appearance, definitely worth picking up. The next book I'm going to pick up is Venom #4. Venom is really super hot right now, and I could see this definitely fetching over cover just because these Kate's books are really hot and it's kind of, low. It's kind of their low numbers. Some are saying that this is the first full app of the Symbiote God, but I've also read that this book has references to 2012's Thor God of Thunder #6. They're showing kind of the first god wielding the symbiote at that point. A character named Gore wields the symbiote. His first appearance is actually in Thor God of Thunder #2. So I'm not sure if Gore is the god of the symbiotes, but it kind of looks that way with the way he's kind of wielding the Venom symbiote in that book. So that may actually be a book worth looking for. I wouldn't overpay, as like I said, those are just kind of speculative things. I don't know the full information yet, but that's just what I've read. So definitely keep on a lookout for those. I remember those Thor God of Thunders being real cheap at one point, definitely out of grabbing them out of dollar bins and stuff like that. I heard that they were kind of going up and maybe on eBay they're starting to disappear, so that might have some validity. Next we're going to move on to just some covers. The first book I'm going to pick up for the cover is Amazing Spider-Man #2, the 1:25 J. Scott Campbell variant. I don't really mention the incentive ratios too much, but I'm going to mention this one because, I don't know, I'm just loving MJ in the Spidey suit, you know what I mean? I might actually pay for that. It's a 1:25, I'm really not trying to pay over 20. Again, there's nothing really more to it other than I really like, I've always not minded J. Scott Campbell art, but I'm really loving MJ in the spider suit and whatnot. The next book I'm going to pick up just for the cover is Deadpool Assassin #4, the Patrick Brown variant. It's just a really nice Deadpool cover, nice tones and a sharp look, almost digital. I just really like the Deadpool cover showing of different poses and stuff like that. Something I'm going to look out for sure, and that's going to do it for Marvel. Moving right along, we're going to hit up some DC, and the first book I'm going to pick up from DC is Teen Titans #20. This is the book where we get our first look at the new team, including the much talked about character named Crush. I'm sure, with all the Crush stuff going on and how far DC's pushing Crush, I'm sure this is going to be an over-ordered book, but still something to look for. And to go with that, again, with another incentive here, but I would actually, if you really believe in that Crush character, I would kind of grab Teen Titans #20, the George Jimenez Crush variant. Widely speculated character, heavily ordered, so I'm sure there's going to be quite a few of these around. I'm not really sure if it's a 1:10 or 1:25. I'm hearing it's like a 1:10, and there's some stores have lots of them. It's not a great cover, but I mean, it does have good flip potential since that Crush character is so hot. So something you guys should definitely keep a lookout for a little bit. And then I move right onto some covers. As always, DC's killing it with the covers. The first thing I'm going to pick up is Aquaman #38, the Joshua Middleton cover B. It's alright, I guess. It's a bit of a miss for me, but everybody's been mentioning it, so it must mean it's hot. I do like what Middleton does with Aquaman. This isn't one of my favorites, though. The last Batgirl where she's half skeletonized, like sometimes his art is a lot cleaner. I don't know if that has to do with who's doing the colors or the inking or what, but even the last one where it was like Aquaman and Dolphin, I just don't like the style on these. But again, it's supposed to be a hot book, so something definitely worth looking at. Next, I'm going to pick up Detective Comics number 985, the Mark Brooks variant. I'm loving this cover. It's a dark Batman cover. You get the full body Batman with a ton of bats flying around him. Definitely one of my favorites in the series. A lot of people are saying it's the best one, but I still like the one where you had the neon Harley in the background. I really like the detail in Batman on that one with this neon sign, but still a great cover, so I'll pick that up for sure. Next, I'm going to pick up Flash 51, the Francesco Mattina variant. Mattina, baby, cover price. I'm loving the two Flashes and the contrast of the blue and the whatever, the colors like that. Pretty striking Mattina cover, so you know I'm going to pick that up. Next, I'm going to pick up Wonder Woman number 51, just the regular Art Germ cover. Again, another Art Germ to tuck into the far recesses of your Art Germ collection, which everybody must have at this point. He's killing it with a bunch of these covers. I'm loving how Wonder Woman's in the snow. I'm loving the detail on it. I'm loving how you could even see her breath. Great cover. And believe it or not, to go with that, I'm going to go with Wonder Woman number 52, or sorry, number 51, the Friesen cover. The Friesen variant. Black covers matter, as they like to say, but I actually like the art as well. I like the blind Wonder Woman with the scales of justice. It's just cool. Try to keep your eye, you know, try to get one without a spine tick or something like that. Definitely a nice black cover to grip. Something I'm going to look for. And that's about it for DC. Next, I'm going to check out a book from Image, and that book is going to be The New World number 1. This has Tradmore art in it, and he's always been a favorite artist of mine ever since Luther Strode. If you like really bloody books, plus with a touch of kung fu, and I'm talking like eruptions of blood, check out that Luther Strode. It's a really good series to me, all of them. This book is sold out, and the solicitation reads that it's set in the United States of America after the Second Civil War. A vegan hacker and a hedonistic cop with a reality show and a license to kill meat and fall in love, and before you know it, the whole state of New California is after them. It sounds okay. I definitely gonna have to have a flip through it. The solicitation isn't grabbing me, I gotta admit, but it is a new number 1 from Image, so definitely something I'm gonna check out. Next, I'm gonna hit up Boom Studios, and the book I'm gonna pick up from Boom Studios this week is Bone Parish number 1. This is a new offering from Cullen Bunn, and it's sold out. I'm loving the black covers. Again, as I say, black covers matter. I love the contrast of the black with the stark white skull and what looks like to be cocaine on it. I'm not too sure. Well, not cocaine. I guess it would be about what the book's about, which is about a new drug that's sweeping the street, one that is made from the ashes of the dead. As crime families try to control its supply, it isn't long before they are haunted with visions of the dead coming back to life through them. Now that's a solicitation in a book I'm a lot more interested in. Sounds pretty dark. Again, I guess the white powder wouldn't really be any kind of cocaine. I'm guessing it's this new drug, you know, the one made of the ashes with the dead. Again, why the skull's on there. So again, really cool tie-in, really cool cover, and something I'm going to look for sure. That's going to do it for Boom. Next, I'm going to move on to Dynamite, and the first cover I'm going to pick up from Dynamite this week is Barbarella number 8, the Natalie Sanders D cover. I'm loving this cover. It's super hot. When I read it, I didn't really read that this was an incentive, so I'm guessing that this is just a regular D cover. One to pick up for sure. I'm loving it. That's going to be it for Dynamite. Let's check out Oni Press. There's one book I'm going to pick up from Oni Press this week, and that is The Long Con number 1. This book is sold out. The solicitation reads 5 years ago, after a cataclysmic event that rocks the world, a huge con, as in a Comic-Con, is amongst the blast radius. Unbeknownst to the world, not only have the con goers survived, but they've kept the con going for the entire 5 years. I guess the story is about a reporter that's going back to check on the survivors. This book sounds okay. I mean, it's definitely something that's going to be a lot more silly. Definitely a silly story, you know what I mean? So if you're kind of into that, me, not so much. But again, like I said, it looks okay. And that's going to do it for Oni. Next, I'm going to grab a book from a comic company I've actually never really heard of, and that is Starburns Industries Press. And the book I'm going to pick up from that is called Helicious number 1. This book is sold out, and I expect small print runs on this one. The solicitation reads that Cherry is the devil's prankster daughter. and she's trying to make friends but keeps getting derailed by the fact that humans are flammable. So I mean, you can already tell. She does find one friend who's a rock star and a troublemaker, but he's not dead yet. So I don't know. Again, that sounds like another silly book, but it sounds more like on the vein of I Hate Fairyland, where it's kind of something really twisted and demented. I mean, read that solicitation. I mean, the only problem is humans are flammable. That's kind of, I don't know, funny in a dark way, I guess. Definitely, if I kind of flip through it and like the art, I'm not really having too much hopes for the cover, but if I flip through and I really like the art, I'm going to pick that up. And that's Starburns. Before I end this video this week, I just wanted to kind of let you guys in on another little piece of news I read. And that is that I'm sure you guys have heard all about Millarworld kind of Netflix going on to Millarworld going on to Netflix, sorry, which is kind of interesting news. But more interesting is they've released the books that they're going to kind of work with first for it. So, I mean, I don't know. A lot of this Miller stuff is really overprinted and stuff like that, so I don't know exactly, but I mean, again, if you come across something on a sale or in dollar bins or whatnot, stuff like that, why not pick it up? We never know what kind of shows are really going to blow up on Netflix and do really well, so it might be worth the pickup. They announced basically 5 projects that they'd be tackling first for Millarworld. They are Empress #1, Huck, the series Huck, the series Jupiter's Legacy, and American Jesus, which is originally published by Dark Horse under the name Chosen. And the 5th property, I guess it's a book that hasn't been published yet, so I don't really know what it is. So again, make sure you kind of check out, have a look out for those #1s. Even some of those incentives are going to be really good now that those series are going to be on Netflix, so something to check out definitely. Well, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure you check out www.saddlecitycomics.com. We always have some good stuff going on there. You know, we always got books updated. Make sure you search for us on eBay. We always got books on that as well. I'm sure you'll see some of the hotter stuff on there as always. Also, make sure you always check out the channel. We've got some ideas for some new shows. We're definitely going to be getting back to those CGC hauls and making sure that we do that more regularly and stuff like that. So definitely we got some good stuff coming. We're edging on the 500 subscribers, man. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in and throwing all the likes on the series and all like that. I really hope that the stuff that we kind of spit to you guys really helps you guys with picking some books and finding some hot books. I've been doing it since January 1st, basically, is when I started it. So I hope over those 4 months you've grabbed some of those Middletons and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Some of those books. I know that we've had some books kind of peak over 50 and whatnot over the time. So we've been doing good. You know what I mean? We've been doing good, and there's much more to come. So I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, you know what I mean? But time is ticking. Got to get my butt out there and get these books. Hope you guys have good luck getting these books, too. I'll see you next week. Peace.